What's it take to keep an offshore sailboat ready to sail? Hi, I'm Sailor Eric, and if you are interested in sailing, seamanship, or boat maintenance, you've come to the right channel. Living in Chicago, we have an abbreviated sailing season. During the winter, we store boats in boatyards. Most boat owners will spend a few days in the boatyard at the end of the sailing season to put their boat away, and a few days at the beginning of the next season to get their boat ready. I'm a single 56-year-old living in downtown Chicago without a car. So most Saturdays, I'm arranging my schedule to take a Metra, which is a commuter train, to the farthest southern reaches of Chicago. I will then walk another half mile to get to the boatyard. Often, I'll be lugging a bunch of equipment to or from the boat. Why do I do this? Why do I give up my Saturdays for 6 months of the year to conduct boat maintenance in a boatyard? Here are three main reasons. First reason is it's fun, plain and simple. Sailing is fun to me, it's relaxing, it's full of stimulus, it's got a diverse sense of challenges, which I enjoy. It brings freedom, it brings adventure, and it brings a lot of fun people. The types of people that sailing attracts is my kind of tribe. I just enjoy the type of people that want to pursue self-sufficiency, pursue the challenges of sailing, to become better sailors, better seamanship, better boat maintenance, do it yourself. I just really enjoy the type of people that sailing attracts, and the community around sailing is, again, my kind of tribe. The second reason is the sense of accomplishment. I work as a career in the financial industry with computers, so my world is primarily digital. But the older I get, the more I appreciate the mechanical world. And building things with my hands, doing things with my hands, is something I value more and more. And sailing provides that. A sailboat is also something that provides the basics for survival, right? It provides food, water, and shelter, as well as a vehicle for travel. And that really appeals to me. So investing my time working on a sailboat, making it a more survivable sort of an entity on an ocean, which is really a desert of water, right? So being able to work on a sailboat and make the system such that your chances of survival and being comfortable increase more and more with the more work that you do. It's just an appealing thing to me. Sailboats are also metaphors for our lives. We're all floating around in this life like sailboats on an ocean, and some of us go in particular directions, some of us have stormy conditions, some of us have challenges that we have to face, some of us have more capable sailboats, some of us less capable, some of us have more advantages. That metaphor of life just resonates to me for a sailboat. The third reason is the compelling future it provides me. As I said before, I work in an office, and Chicago in the wintertime can be brutal. The days are short, a lot of cloudy days. It's certainly cold outside. You want to be inside a lot more often. And it feels like you just wake up, it's dark, you go to work, all your daylight hours are at work. You're running along in hamster wheel, trying to just get through day after day after day. There's not a lot of fun, compelling things to do like it would be in the summertime. So winter is especially challenging and brutal in Chicago. And about 6 years ago, I ended up reading this book called The Voyage for Madmen by Peter Nichols. And, I've been sailing a lot up to that point, 9 or 10 years of sailing. And reading that book really gave me a feel for the possibility of circumnavigating single-handed. Right? It just opened my eyes to that possibility. And after I read that book, I bought an offshore cruising sailboat with the idea of taking it on an ocean and going across oceans. That was 5 years ago, and I have not taken it on an ocean yet, but it's about the journey. So I haven't been able to get out on the ocean, But I have learned a lot. I have gained further seamanship. I have learned how to do it yourself on a sailboat. I have learned a lot about boat maintenance. I've met a lot of fun people, and I really enjoy the process. And isn't that what life is about? Life is about the journey. So even though I bought that boat with the idea of going out on oceans within a few years, that hasn't manifested. Doesn't mean it won't manifest. It just hasn't manifested yet. And the journey of the life so far has been so much more fulfilling with sailing in my life and with continuing to build upon it. I endeavor to be more and more an offshore capable sailor on an offshore capable sailboat. That drives me to put in the extra work. But what about you? You may or may not get out of sailing what I get out of sailing. But if you look at life as though our bodies are vessels and we are all making our way through life's oceans, then we are all sailors and we are all part of the same tribe. If you have not already, I wish for you to discover what gives you a sense of passion, fulfillment, and a compelling future. Life is just too short not to have that. You can look outward for inspiration, but must look inward to find what makes you happy. You are all welcome to leave your thoughts or your ideas in the comments. I wish you fair winds and following seas. Thanks for watching.